Wee, man. Wee. Damn, it feels like I just did this thing like literally 3 days ago. And that's because I did. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians series recap / preview live stream. I do these after every single series. You're gonna see me doing one of these again in like 4 days. Nice. I do one after every single series throughout the entire year. And, I just did one of these 3 days ago. The Indians are coming off a small little 2-game series against the Cubs. A little rematch from the 2016 World Series. You know how that is. But anyways, I'm going to get right into it. Very short series. Nothing too crazy to talk about. So game 1 of the series featured the Beebs going up against Adbert Alzolay. Bieber, of course, has had a streak going at this rate, 19 straight games of 8+ Ks. That streak continues. He had another 8 strikeouts in this game, 20 straight games of 8+ strikeouts. That's insane. I think the last time he didn't have 8+ Ks was obviously 2019. Every game, every start he had last year, he had at least 8 Ks. It's impressive. Very impressive. I will say that for sure. So, again, what happened in this game? Well, for the most part, I will say this. The Cubs are not very good, but they got some hidden gems on their team. Adbert Alzolay seemingly just had us fooled most of the time to start, as through first 3 innings, the first third of the game, it was 1-0 as Wilson Contreras scored the only run, top of the second with an RBI single. And it would be 1-0 for about 3.5 innings, as bottom of the 4th, the Indians get on the board, tie the game with a Jose Ramirez solo shot. Love that. 10th home run of the year. Raise your hand if you thought Jose Ramirez would lead the Indians in home runs. Me. Although I thought it would be Jose or Franmil leading the team, and Jose has just been crazy this year. He's probably going to hit around 30 home runs this year, which, I mean, who knows? He could go off and hit like have a 3 home run game. I mean, he's due for one of those. I mean, he's had a couple 2 home run games, but I could see him having at least 1 3 home run game this year. I could see that happening without a doubt. But then top of the 5th. Now, the thing with the Indians is these guys are very, very weird. Like, they'll be shut down. The game could be scoreless for the majority of the game. And then, let's say the opponent scores, okay? But then we score. So it's like, yeah, we tied the game. Or, yeah, we took the lead. And then it's like, we always have the knack of giving up response runs right after. Because Jose Ramirez homered. All right, let's take a look at Jose homered on the 7th pitch of his at-bat. So we go through the rest of the inning, 1, 2, 3 after that. Top of the 5th, again, first batter, Eric Sogard. And that's out of there. First batter, every single time. Every time. It's very rare nowadays where we can have a shutdown inning after we score. It's always got to be a response run. Luckily, it was just 1. So, again, game is tied at 1. And then Sogard homered, 2-1 Cubs. Lovely. But then, again, the Indians do that thing again where they score multiple runs. My dog was obviously loving it. But, yeah. Cesar Hernandez This time, not on the first at bat of the inning, bottom of the fifth, but he's like, Mr. Eric, that was a nice solo shot you hit. I'm gonna do you one better. 2-run blast to right center, 3-2 Indians, and that will be the final score. Indians take game 1 of this one. Did you sweep my poor cup? Oh yeah, we did. No, I don't think you did. Off topic. Browns play the Chiefs in Arrowhead. Should be a good one. But yeah, Cesar gave us the lead, and from that point on, I mean, the Cubs did hit the ball a lot, I will say, in this series. Or barreling up on poor Shane Bieber, but there really wasn't anything that was too dangerous after a while. But if I was a Cubs fan, I would be really concerned with this team right now, because I'll take a look at their box score after this, but they had some chances. They remind me of what the Indians look like at times this year and even last year, where they were just allergic to scoring with runners in scoring position. They just could not do it no matter how hard they tried. They could have runners on the corners with nobody out, and somehow they would find a way to not score. Like, literally, they had a runner top of the 7th. This might have been one of the best shots to take the lead here. Single by Jock Peterson. As who's this that just hit Dansby Swanson just went yard over Mesa of the Blue Jays. That's tough. But Martini struck out, and this is with Bieber on the mound. I think this was his 8th strikeout right here. This was the one that tied. This is the 8th strikeout for Bieber. Struck out Martini, and then they got Jock Peterson caught stealing. And then Duffy singled, and then Rizzo flew out. So that's how it ended. That's how that inning ended. And then after that, nothing else really happened. Karinchak came in there, took care of business. And then Clase came in and did exactly what you'd think he'd do. Although it was a little bit tougher for him this time around, as he got Sogard striking out top 9. Peterson singled, Martini singled, and then Matt Duffy grounded into a double play. We win the game, take game 1 of the series, and then we look into yesterday's game, and boy, if you hate boring games, you would have been miserable yesterday. It was boring as heck. Nothing happened. There was a lot of hits, but there really wasn't a whole lot of crap going on. But you look at how these pitchers did yesterday. No, not yesterday. Bieber, 6 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks, 8 Ks, 1 homer. Yeah, that's pretty much what that sounds about right for Biebs. He's been having some rough games lately. But yet, look at the runs. 2 runs. He'll give up a crap ton of hits, but you won't score much against him. His stuff would have to be horrible for you to score on him. Alzolay, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 6 Ks, 2 homers. Okay. Yeah. Oh, God. Cubs fans are going to be – they're going to want to throw up when I tell you this stat. Left on base, all right? Runners in scoring position, they were – can't even speak. 1 for 12. My God. 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. And keep in mind, the only time that you had a runner in scoring position really was the top of the 2nd inning, when Rizzo doubled and then Contreras singled in the run. After that, sure, you had the homer, but after that, you were, 0 for 11 after that? Something like that. And you guys had 11 hits, 2 runs scored, 1 via homer. Wow. So, yeah, look into yesterday's game, And we had Sam Hentges, the southpaw lefty, on the mound. The Cubs sent Zach Davies to the mound. And Hentges, 4 2/3 innings, and 4 hits, 4 walks, 6 Ks. That's genuinely what you would expect from a bullpen kind of pitcher. He's still, I think, trying to get stretched out a little bit. He's only been a starter. This is only his second start since taking over for Logan Allen, who is getting rocked in AAA. That's tough. Davies went 5 1/3, 6 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 4 Ks. So he was really good in this game. I mean, both teams really only scored, for the most part, 1 time most of the game. And that's attributing to pitching and good defense. Peterson doubled, scoring there 1 run. And then Ahmed Rosario doubled in a run. Again, with the whole response run thing, they score, we respond. But they didn't respond. In fact, they didn't respond at all for the rest of the game. That must be tough being a starter. You're thinking, come on, guys, score. I want to get the win. Poor guy didn't even get the win, but at least he didn't take a loss. Got to give a lot of credit to the bullpen, though. I'll tell you that much. People have been criticizing the bullpen and everything. They're doing good. Carl Willis and them, they're doing a really, really good job. With the got my lunch here. I'm going to eat that after I'm done here. Boy, hungry, bro. But, yeah, bro. You got to give a lot of credit to Carl Willis and the pitching staff because the bullpen has been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. Brian Shaw, bro. This dude gave me PTSD yesterday. Yeah. This dude gave me PTSD yesterday. Because this dude came in the game. First batter he sees. Doubles in a run. It's like, it had to be Brian Shaw. It had to be him. The football. Baseball gods are playing with me. Because for those who don't remember, 2016 World Series Game 7, he was the guy that gave up the ghost and lost us the World Series, pretty much. He gave up the winning run in the top of, I think, extra innings that lost us the game. Yeah. But luckily, Ahmed Rosario's like, I wasn't here for that, so I don't give a crap about that. I'm going to tie this game up real quick. And then that's exactly what he did. Tied the game up, 3rd double of the year. And it would be that way for the rest of the game until 10th inning came up. And by the way, I'm not a big fan of the runner on second rule, but I understand why they have it. Because they understand that it was really all right last year. I took it. I rolled with it last year. I was like, okay, 60-game season. They want these games to go quick. They don't want teams exhausting their bullpens or their freaking benches in freaking 16-inning games in a 60-game season. That's a lot. I mean, you don't have a lot of time to rest. They want to make sure they keep these guys fresh and everything. So they said, okay, we'll put a runner on second and then, see how things go. I mean, you could still have games going 12, 13 innings because, when you have an inept offense or, you just have like teams constantly responding to one another. But top of the 10th, Karinchak's in there to replace Clase. I will say, Tito, you had galaxy brain here. Because in the 8th, he had Whitgren out there. Whitgren, 1, 2, 3, no problem. 9th inning comes up. Clase had a little bit of trouble. He gave up a single to Contreras. He intentionally walked Rizzo. Got him, the next 2 guys to ground out. Cool. That's fine. 10th inning comes up, and Tito Galaxy Brain says, I'm going to put in freaking Karinchak. I saved him for this. Good choice. He walked Hayward, but then he's like, bang, bang, bang. Vargas struck out on a foul bunt. Keep in mind, run around second. Vargas, what are you doing? Striking out on a foul bunt. Did he forget that you can't bunt? Or you can bunt, but it better not go foul, because if it goes foul, that's a strikeout, I guess. Peterson popped out. Sogard called out on strikes. End of the 10th. Top of the 10th. Indians come up. Luplow draws a walk. Rivera sack bunt, moves him to third. Big play there. They intentionally walk Harold Ramirez. Cesar pops out. I'm like, okay, we're not going to score here. We're not going to score here. And then Ahmed Rosario again singles, scores the winning run. Oh, if he was here for freaking 2016, we'd probably win. Honestly, people say would this Indians team right here have won the World Series in 16? Well, the pitching staff would have. They wouldn't have been able to touch Bieber. Sure, if the way I see it for 2016 for the World Series, if Bauer was 100% healthy, which I don't think he was. I think he was still dealing with the finger thing from slicing his finger with a drone. Don't know why he was fooling around with drones at the time, but that's the way he was. If Carrasco and Salazar were healthy, we don't use Kluber 3 times in the World Series, and we probably win. It's the way it is. Or if maybe Lindor, Mr. $340 million man, if he was clutch, then we probably win the World Series. Yeah. Could you imagine that place, Game 7, if Jason Kipnis's foul ball was fair? Imagine that. Or if there was one more runner on base when Rajay went yard off of Chapman. Imagine going into the top of the 9th, Cody Allen on the mound. That place would be loud as heck. But the sports gods are like, well, do we want to give Cleveland another championship? They're like, nah, they already got one. Don't let them get greedy now. And since then, we really haven't been close to that. Now, the Indians, they made the playoffs in 2017 and 18 and that, but then, of course, 2020 didn't go far at all. It's whatever. But, yeah, so we take this 2-game series against the Cubs. Whoop-de-doo. We're 20-14 somehow. People are still going to disrespect us, but that's fine. So now who do we got to play? Well, for the first time in 2 years, the team is heading out west as they will face the 18-19 Seattle Mariners and one of the top prospects in the league, Jared Kelenic, is making his debut tonight, as well as right-hander Logan Gilbert, who gets the start tonight. So they have 2 guys making their debuts tonight. We'll see how this goes. I'm not streaming these games because I feel like I'm a buzzkill. We all saw what happened the last time I streamed them. I'm going to take a little bit of a break from streaming them, especially because playoffs are coming up, and I'm going to stream some playoff basketball for once because I didn't do that last year. I really fumbled the bag with that. I really could have been going crazy with, bubble basketball, but no, I wanted to stream hockey. Oh, well. But I'll be streaming some playoff basketball, playing around, playoffs, everything like that. We'll see. It'll be fun. So, Logan Gilbert plays Zach tonight. 10-10 first pitch. Yay. Tomorrow, once again, 10-10 first pitch. It will be Savale versus To Be Decided. I heard To Be Decided is undefeated. He is as good as Cash Considerations and a player to be named later. Those are the 3 best players ever. TBD, Cash Considerations, and a player to be named later. 3 best players in the league every year. Yeah, it's insane. Like, literally. Freaking Cash Considerations is batting 1,000. a player to be named later is insane, and TBD is like he has a 0.00 ERA. Never gives up any runs. But yeah, Civale will be on the mound for us tomorrow on the 15th. I guess. Oh, here we go. 15th, Sheffield. Ooh, Sheffield versus McKenzie. Ooh, we get to see the former Indians prospect. Ooh, against Tristan McKenzie. Ooh, they used to be like 1-2 in the prospect rankings for the Indians a long time ago. That's gonna be fun. And then the 16th. Let's see, 16th. Where are we at? Oh, 4:10. Wow, early start. Beebs. I don't know who. It says TBD. Wow, TBD is going twice in this series. And then that's it. Then we head out to LA. So before I actually leave, I got to go through the game final score lines for this series here. Karinchak got his first win of the year. But of course, yeah, Karinchak got his first win of the year. That's nice. Thompson took the loss on May 12th. And then May 11th, the win went to Bieber. He's 4-2. Alzolay is 1-3. Clase got his 7th save. Kind of sucked. Well, yeah, Clase didn't get the save because he didn't pitch. He pitched second to last. So yeah, that's fun. That's a fun time. Did I go through the box score for this one? Yeah, Hentges 4 innings, 4 2/3, 4 hits, 4 walks. Yikes, and 6 Ks. Pretty good for a bullpen pitcher who's starting. Davies 5 1/3, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Karinchak gets the win, 1-0. Thompson takes the loss. He's 1-1. To be honest, I'm watching here. Rizzo, he doesn't want to stay with the Cubs. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Rizzo goes if he does get traded, which I think he will get traded. Let's be honest here. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now. And see you guys in a couple days. I'm probably going to be doing the Cavs final basketball game because why not? Why not? And then, of course, I'll be doing the play-in rounds. I'm probably going to do every game of the play-ins. I know there's going to be a lot of people streaming those games, but, time for me to get in on the action. I haven't streamed another team's basketball game in God knows how long. I mean, I did do a couple, I think one bubble game, two. I did a couple. I did that was a Nets-Grizzlies game where if the Nets won, I believe, the Suns would have gotten in the bubble playoffs. But Suns are like, we narrowly missed it last year. This year, it ain't going to happen like that. And look what happened. They're the number 2 seed. It's going to be fun this year. I like the whole play-in method. Should be fun. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in probably a couple days for the final Cavs game of the year. And then there'll be play-ins. And then playoffs. Fun. So until then, Crazy Dog, let's go Tribe. And I'm out.